Hi, I'm Dr. Rob Cushman, the Medical Officer of Health for the Renfrew County and District Health Unit. I'm here to wish you a safe and a happy holiday season. Hopefully things have been going well so far. I know it's a different holiday from in the past, but this is what we need to do, specifically when we look at what COVID's doing throughout our community and in Ontario and the rest of Canada. And as you know, this is why the Premier announced the lockdown. I want to concentrate on a few things today. First of all, New Year's Eve is fast approaching. It's tomorrow night. And I just plead with you not to let down your guard, because we've seen examples about how COVID can spread so quickly. We've seen it from travel. We've seen it from lunchrooms. In fact, when I look at the most recent problems we've had in Renfrew County, they all involve both of these particular issues. People in workplaces, in the lunchrooms, socializing, letting down their guard with respect to masking and distancing, and also the fact that there invariably seems to be a travel connection. So tomorrow night, please play it safe. Get on Zoom, get on the phone, but within your own household. And even if you have an outdoor gathering, be careful and remember it's limited to 10. And I just want to go over what the province has been saying about our lockdown. As you know, it came into effect on Boxing Day, and it goes for 4 weeks. But if we're lucky, we might be able to get out of this after 2 weeks. We're hoping that the Premier will reassess the situation in Renfrew County and District, and that we may, in fact, tag along with the northern health units rather than the southern and city health units. But really, this is in your hands. If we're going to succeed in another 10 days' time, it's up to you. So I would advise you, we've got this wonderful little sheet where you can see what we're advising, and clearly it's leaving your household only for what's essential, that being shopping or a medical appointment, or going to the pharmacy, or for childcare, or to take care of someone who's very vulnerable. And again, to obeying all those rules while you're out there, masking, distancing, and frequent hand washing, all these things are extremely important. But I think the key is to limit the size of your group as best as possible to your own household when you're inside. Please, please, and keep this in mind for tomorrow night, because I know people are, we've all got COVID fatigue and we'd like to celebrate. But you know what? 2021 is going to be a much better year. It looks like we'll have a third vaccine shortly. And towards the middle of winter, the end of winter, we're going to see a lot of immunization, a lot of vaccinations in Renfrew County and District. So I plead with you, keep it up, because really it's in your hands as to whether we get out of this lockdown after 2 or 4 weeks. In fact, this whole battle against COVID is in your hands. As I've said repeatedly, you're the offense. And I just want to come back to 2 more points. Travel, travel, travel. We've seen it. That's how COVID gets into our community. We've seen it time and time again. Every new case we get, every little outbreak we get seems to have a travel link. And on top of that, please, while you're working, I know when you're at work, you tend to obey all the rules, but somehow something falls apart when you have your break, your lunch, your mid-morning break, when you go into the lunchroom. We've seen trouble time and time again from these places. So just keep those 2 things in mind. And as I said, things will be looking up in 2021. And the first step is to get out of this lockdown after 2 weeks, not 4 weeks. And I look to you, the public, to see that we succeed in that. Thank you, and Happy New Year.